Good times.
Put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Oh, yes. Yes. What a good day. Oh, what a good day. Oh, so good. Good day. Good day.
Wow.
Good morning.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Good morning. It's a great
Let me tell you why it's a
morning.
good day.
Hi.
Let me tell you why it's a good day.
Please.
Yesterday. What an episode of Last of Us.
Yung totoo.
So good.
Dali.
It was so good. I mean, zombies. Grabe. Put your hands in the air, girl.
I thought you
What
were
a
going to
day.
play Mambo number 5. I thought that was our song.
No, because he's number 2 now.
Number 2. This is
Yeah, number 2.
amazing. Oh my gosh.
Now, people are asking if Bam's going to be here. He's not going to be here today for obvious reasons. There's just like phone calls and
Right.
probably a couple hands on Bibles and just like all that. But he will be here tomorrow. And I
No,
think we
he's
should
here on
prank him tomorrow.
Wednesday. That is tomorrow.
Gagi.
You know, studio day. Feels like a Monday.
That's right. So Bam will be here tomorrow. And I suggest we play a prank on him. Like when he gets here tomorrow, just pretend it's like a regular Wednesday.
It.
Can I announce what?
That we're going to play a prank on him. If we're going to do
He's
that.
not listening. He's busy. Hold on.
Okay,
what's
everyone
it?
just quiet, okay?
Everybody be quiet.
Okay, what's the
So he
prank?
gets here tomorrow, and we should act like we don't care. Oh, yeah, that's nice saying it. Anyway, back to the topic. So, what was your best utot ever? I'm sitting there like, guys, I just won freaking Senate. Like, it just crushed everybody. And we're like, yeah. This is kind of a bit of a sports thing. So, in baseball, which I know we don't follow too much, but if you hit your first home run and then you get back to the dugout and you kind of high five, nobody shakes your hand. They just pretend nothing happened.
Nonchalant
You just kind of-
sila.
it's kind of like a dead ma feel. So when he gets here tomorrow, just super dead ma lang. Nobody callers as if like you guys don't care. Like, call the show like, hey Mo, hey, ano yung pangalan mo? Nakasalamin. Just really sell the we don't care. But today we care.
Yeah, I mean, playback is going crazy.
Yeah,
Everyone's so excited.
Dude. Yeah, we're stacked with people already. It's over 1,000, pushing 1,000 people. We haven't even said hello yet. Welcome to the show. It is Good Times here on Magic 89.9, 13th of May. Usually unlucky days, but not today, bitches. That's Sam in studio. My name is Mo. Phone number 863-10899. If you want to call us, get yourself on the show. We're on until 9 o'clock. We're streaming worldwide. That's playback.tv/good times. Just a different spunk in our energy, right? And
Too much excitement.
We just don't stop winning. I mean, it's getting crazy now. Which I don't want to break the streak. Like, somebody's gonna break.
Don't
the
jinx
streak.
it.
I mean, I really thought that Alex's kind of Netflix thing, number 1 for so long, and all that, ranked. It was like, wow, this is gonna be tough to beat. Not that we're competing with each other, because we're really just like we're on this streak. But this is crazy.
This is Mara's
There's a
HOK
good
shirt,
luck
by the way.
Yeah, Sam, you gotta catch up, girl. You ain't got nothing going on.
Dapat pressure na ako, ah.
Sam, it's your turn. You gotta step up.
Whoa!
What
Alex
are you
is
gonna do?
here.
There's Lex. Oh,
Come,
for a thing.
joining from Boracay. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get Lex here in a second. Lex,
Hey,
I was just telling
Lex.
Hi guys, can you hear me? Okay naman, dala ko lahat ng mga materials. Kailangan ni Mo Twister.
there's a bit of an
He's
echo,
gonna
so
hate
we're
this.
gonna have to find the echo cancellation something here. And I think it's because you look like you're in a fancy hotel. Fancy
Yeah.
hotels tend to be shiny, and the shine is
Ganda ng
is
lighting,
bouncing.
ah. The camera's
Ano to,
nice.
I'm outside.
Lex, parang nag-botox yata. You look amazing.
You look
this lighting.
great.
Yeah, there's no wrinkles. There's nothing.
Ganyan talaga pagkapasok ang mga kandidato natin sa... alam mo, I was watching kagabi ng news, no?
Wait, Lex, we barely understand you. We need to look for a bit of a echo cancellation thing going because
Kasi, alam ko na kung bakit. Kasi meron akong pool dito sa tabi na private. I'm sorry. Hindi ko
Unbearable.
na-anticipate na may private na
Oh
pool ako
my
dito sa
gosh.
Crimson. I'm sorry. Yung water pala, it's called P6. Sorry, no? This is the place, my place. So, sorry, Crimson. Sorry.
I love it.
Sorry.
Crimson, is it Crimson? Nice, Crimson.
I know.
Sa cream zone nga daw, diba?
Cream Zone Arcade.
Crimson.
Wait. No, we can fix this rather easily. It's just going to be a button, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So let's do this. Let's get a let's get a song going here. What an amazing place, by the way, to celebrate, Lex. This amazing day for us
Wow.
on the show and as a country. I mean, not just really us.
marami gusto i-share. Kaya gusto kong magsalita talaga.
Can you maybe go to your... Gosh, I don't know. Should we fix this on air? Go to your audio settings. I wonder if there's like an echo cancellation button that you need to press.
Yeah, ayusin ko lang to. Baka lumipat ako dun sa may infinity pool sa labas. Or kaya dun sa white sand beach outside. I'll check ha.
All right, let's get a song going. I know we have Mara here coming up also in just a little bit, but man, a big day. Congratulations to everybody. Not just BAM, but really the country for all of that helped. I know there were some massive endorsements there from celebrities, even a church. But I really think it was the young people vote as well.
I thought you were going to say it was like the Good Times push or something.
No, we'll tell him that tomorrow when he gets here. Hey man, this is us, right? But just everybody coming together. We'll take it wherever. We're until 9 o'clock. Alex is in Boracay. That's Samuel in studio. My name is Mo, and you guys, playback.tv/goodtimes on this Tuesday win morning. It's Magic 89.9.
Good times.
It's the Naked and the Famous, which is what Alex is going to be probably the entire day here because he's in Boracay with young blood.
Is this okay?
Oof.
How did it get worse? Welcome to the show again, everyone, at 6:42. It's so nice to see so many people on the playback really early here. Maybe we should do a roll call while we're waiting for Lex. Can I just say I'm so tickled by this video that somebody sent me just a little while ago on Instagram. We were saying that BAM's got the youth vote, and I kind of, coming in second is huge. I know, Sam, you and I are ultra competitive. It's like, yeah, but we wanted number one. It's no longer like, pasok, we want, okay. Sayang, hindi tayo nag-one.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
But I think about it this way. If he had the youth vote, I'm talking about the youth who cannot vote yet, he would have crushed. Like, he would have been number one. Because there are moments like this. Alvin, can we play this video? Look at this video. And we got to play with audio, because the audio is everything here. Here we go. Look at this cute little girl.
Did Bam win? Because Mo is promoting. you like Mo? Kind of. 50-50. What 50-50? Because of his choices. And he says he blows his nose in his t-shirt.
That's right, girl. Yeah. She's a smart one. I like her.
I'm going to blow my nose on your t-shirt. Chunky little girl.
That is pretty gross, though. But, that's so cute.
I love that girl. Love you, whoever you are. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying, man. If that age voted, the smart, innocent, hopeful age, BAM's number one.
Well, it's going to happen. It's a matter of time.
Yeah. No, it's a matter of time. Yeah. So, congratulations, BAM Aquino, for outshining us here on the show. And now it's time to see if he will stick around. Because if he does,
I know what's going to happen now. I mean,
I'll tell you what's
he's going to get very busy.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. If he's not on the show every week, we're going to start a smear campaign.
No, we're not going to do that.
Oh, yes. Damn, Aquino. But yeah, look, oh my gosh, I haven't been this happy. It's funny because here's what I was fully expecting this morning. That he was going to win. He was going to come in number 12. It's going to be so close, and I'm going to get emotional. Like the moment he gets in, I'm going to get emotional.
Like what kind of emotional?
Just kind of like tears of joy because it was so close. The level of stress, the hope, the nail biting, the seeing vote by vote come in, seeing if we can hold off the competition. And then at some point last night, when we were kind of like 50% in, and he's in double-digit millions, I'm like, okay, well, it's look, in basketball terms, and I know Alex is kind of different. Alex wants a close game because he wants to be entertained. I want to win by 30 because I don't want the stress. So last night when he started to really pull away, I was like, okay, the stress is gone. I'm not tense. I don't need to get emotional. We're in. We're good. This is an insurmountable lead. We're in. I'm just happy. I'm just happy we're in.
Which makes me wonder, by the way, like, I mean, what, like the surveys, right? I mean, are they really this off normally?
That's a question I was kind of lined up to ask him for tomorrow. However, if you see a lot of the news articles, even Bam himself, it's called upset. And trust me, no one's upset.
Right.
But the upset of him doing as well as he did, it doesn't... I don't think it necessarily means the surveys are always off or you can't really rely on them. It's just there's going to be upsets. And that happens even, again, back in sports. In sports, there are expert predictions, so seeding and all of that stuff. But when it comes down to it, it just comes down to it.
Right.
So,
I mean, I was
maybe
just...
they didn't factor in a certain group. Maybe the last push of endorsements coming from everybody changed people's minds. Like some of those surveys may be based on data that is ultra specific at a certain time. But when game time came, you just heard Bam's name everywhere. And I mean, not just this show, but everywhere. And boom, all of a sudden, he has a late, kind of a last second push. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Yeah. Sorry, you were saying, sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was just thinking about how, like, you know, maybe people are looking at the surveys and it may affect how they decide to vote in the end.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is like super off. But
For good and bad. I think in the kind of leading towards the election, we were saying he's starting to survey really well. And there's momentum. And that momentum is really based on the surveys. Well, we didn't really think he was going to land number 2.
right.
But there was momentum. So I think the surveys do help, even though it showed him not doing as well as he really did. It still helped that he was pushing forward from maybe when he was like 16, 15, pushing into the 11 range when it came to game time. And bam, here we go. Right? So,
Survey says, yeah, where is
yeah.
she when we need... Anyway.
Okay, so again, he will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Here's a survey that I want to ask you guys. How much of this win is credited to us?
It's the
That's
only
the
question that we
survey.
care about, really.
That's the survey I want.
Yeah.
I mean, like what percentage? So let's say 100% of the pie is the victory. 100% is Bam's victory. How much cake and pie, just like our award, by the way, if I want to remind you, we won an award.
Which looked like a
Best
slice
show.
of cake, yes.
Okay, just saying. I mean, like that means something. At naman tayo na nanalo dito, Bama. How much of that slice of the pie is really ours?
89.9%, obviously.
Probably. That's what I'm going. I mean, I didn't want to be too greedy and say 90. 90 upper 90s. I think 89%, 89.9% of that win we can credit to us.
Yeah,
That's how I
totally.
Okay?
100%. No,
Exactly.
89.9%.
Yeah, 89.9%. Now remember, we did say that if Bam won, Alex is gonna make palibre.
Oh my gosh, wait, what was that again? Palibre where?
Cafe,
and what?
Cafe 76 or something. Cup of coffee. Just show up and say Alex Karylle and name drop Mara Aquino at that cafe. And you should be able to
Wait,
get it.
maybe we should organize like a little victory party or something.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. And here's all I care about. We'll never get a driving ticket again. Thank you, Bam. That's all we gotta do. Right? Driving out there. Quick phone call. Quick phone call to the man. Hey, brother, what's up? Yeah, I got this fat MMD. Right? Okay, it's gonna talk to you.
We're not going to do that. No.
I'm gonna do that here in the U.S.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, in the
I'm
US.
gonna get pulled over by the police. Teka lang ha. Kasama ko si Bam Aquino sa radio show on the way. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we should have Alex and Mara here until 9 o'clock. We'll say hi to you guys via a nice little roll call right after this commercial as well. Don't go away. See you in a bit.
Good times.
$6:47. Alex, you're on mute. That's why. Alex still trying to make his way here. Oh, this gives me those.
So, okay na ba to?
Oh! Seymour. Sige pa.
Okay. Ito na
Jim,
talaga magawa
it's
ko.
perfect, Jim. Jimmy, perfect siya. Perfect. Mr.
Okay.
Paredes.
This
Okay
is
to,
not
okay to.
horrible.
Okay.
Best so far.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's
okay na
good.
to?
It's good. It's good. It's good. Hey, but before we get into any more things, let's just kind of say hi to the people because we have so many people that are streaming with us.
Hi, guys.
On playback right now. Well over 1,000 early, and usually to get to these numbers, I mean, you're hour number 2, hour 2.5. So just want to say, wherever you guys are around the world, thank you for listening to us. If you want to be part of the video broadcast, just download that playback.tv app, search Good Times, hit join room, boom, you're in. You can see us on video, interact with everybody else. Gosh, there's so many people here today, so let's say hi. Started off with Timmy in Singapore, Biggie B's in Novaliches. Hi.
Yeah.
So America, gosh, sometimes you do get it right. We'll give you a pass on Trump. You got it right this time. Steve is in Pasig. Hi to Margie's in Marikina, XG, Bakersfield, California, Cebu for grain of salt. Leo's in Baguio, Rival, USA. That's Los Angeles. Francis, San Mateo. Cebu for Eiffel. Ronski's in Saudi Arabia, KSA. Yung for Vane. Miss Malola, Shibuya, Tokyo. Kamsur for Phil. Denver for Raymond. Whoever lives there. Edmonton.
Oh, your
Canada
daughter.
for Kids. Yeah, she lives on Lakeland. Denver, Brian's in QC. Raymond's in EDSA. Wearing it. Abu Dhabi for John MD. Kansas City, Missouri, USA, Sexy Monkey. Where else? Limerick, Ireland for Just 88. Cavite for Jazz. Auckland, New Zealand. London, England for Nelf. Singapore for Miss Che, thank you. Summerlin, Las Vegas for Vegas Pinoy, thank you. So many. Florida, hi. Melbourne, hello. Alabang, hello.
Berlin.
Newcastle, hello. Berlin,
Fukuoka.
nice. What else? Anything else? Okay, good. Stockholm, Sweden. Perfect. Love it. Okay.
I feel so bad for Lex because I know that he's super excited to talk about this, and
This
he's
is the
having
most
so
Alex
much
has wanted
tech
to be.
issues.
This is the most Alex has ever wanted to be on the show right now.
Yes.
This is it. And we're enjoying watching him suffer a little.
Lex, keep trying, bud. Come on.
Got this, brother. Lex is trying to get on like his new Netflix special is dropping tomorrow.
Oh, look at him.
Alex has got that Mara energy.
Dude, Lex.
Okay, anyway. All right.
And he's like,
we'll see.
he's like in the most luxurious resort in Boracay, but his technology
Oy,
is so ghetto today. What is going on, Lex? Oh my gosh.
Okay, whatever.
Pero okay ba yung audio natin?
Perfect. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Where's your video? What happened?
I know.
Ganun na lang.
Pogi mo? Whoa.
What is this situation? Like, what is that?
It's just he's there's a webcam
You
on
cover?
top of the
Ay,
webcam.
hindi.
Yeah. There's like a webcam I think on top of his webcam.
Ah.
So it's blocking. So he just has to pick the right webcam. That's all. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. 863-1289, and we haven't checked if our phones are working.
They are
But
working.
If they are, okay, give us a call. We'd love to hear from
But
you.
it's still the dinosaur version,
Oh, Jesus.
which I sent you a picture of. So cute, right? It's like
There
a
we
rinky dinky phone. Lex,
Hey,
hi.
Lex, what's up?
You're on video. Welcome.
Okay.
All right.
Let me ask you guys this. You know, we leading into this election yesterday, it's about our confidence. Even us, I mean, we were guilty. Our confidence in the voters was low, and we did a lot of crap talking, and we were saying that, you know, which group of people should be allowed to vote or not because we were so down on some of these turnouts that we've had recently. What happened? Why did we get it right this time? And I know that that's subjective, but come on, let's be honest. Why did we get it right? How, why? What was it? If we were always worried about these voters, why? How did it get there?
I really want to know. Yes, let's get into that. What happened?
Did Bam did better than Lenny did, right?
Sure. I mean, like what results
If you think about
wise?
Yeah, result. I mean, just the amount of just numbers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you vote colors and just kind of association and all of that stuff, how to get it? Could it be that younger group that I was talking about earlier, they got into voting age, and that's what's great about the youth is the moment they get into voting age, that's it. They're in for decades. So you kind of just have to wait year by year for this next group of people to really start coming in, and once they come in, boom. You're good.
Bam. Not
Yeah,
boom.
sorry, damn. You're
Bam.
good. Sorry, you're right. Because boom's not running. Good morning.
Hello. Oh, man.
Oh, sorry. 8631-0899 is our phone number. Playback.tv/good times. Why do you think we got it right?
Okay.
Why do you think?
Let's try this again.
Let's go. Try another one. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Turn off your radio, though, please, my dear, please.
I think she did.
All right, what's
Are
your
you
name?
there?
What's up? Who's this?
Oh, no. Hello.
Hello, this is Nicole. So sorry.
Nicole, hi.
Hi. I think a big part of it is because of what happened to the BBM Sarah camp.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
so
know, the
I
fact
think
that
there
they're
was
fighting like
there
this,
was that either there was that divide, between the voters, or they finally saw the light that okay, last election we got cheated, we got crap. It's time to vote better leaders now.
Yeah, because if you see your top two groups fighting it out, what else do you do? Like, where are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
No, that you know what? That just might be it. But let's take more calls. Thank you for that one, Nicole.
Thanks, Nicole.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
863-100899 is our phone number. People are saying the INC endorsement. Sure, the INC endorsement's huge, but I wouldn't say that it is as big as you may think it is. Why? There are some people on that list that did not make it. A and number B. Number B. Number B. Number two. Number two. Let's go number two. Like, look at Kiko. Kiko was in. He did not get endorsed by the INC, and he crushed.
Yeah.
Kiko freaking crushed. And by the way, congratulations. We didn't really sell Kiko hard here, but we knew he was associated, and we threw him in there, but we just threw him in there. INC did not put him in there, and he absolutely obliterated the competition. So I would not weigh heavily, INC is really the reason why Bam got it. It definitely helps. Definitely helps. Bong Revilla, did Bong get in? Bong didn't get in, right?
No.
No. Okay. Who else? Did Camille get in?
No.
Was she the last
I know
one?
yes, she did.
She got in. Okay.
Yes.
So, INC had some, and yeah, of course they're powerful, they're strong, and their people got in, but Kiko wasn't part of their list, and he absolutely was just fantastic yesterday.
Hi, Mara.
Mara, good morning.
Good morning. It's a good morning.
We did our victory dance already earlier, Mara, so you know.
Mara, we all went topless as a victory thing. It's your turn. Come on, let's go. Hurry up, para we can move on.
Nope,
to the topic.
Mara, no.
Bam, 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 bam.
Okay, see, Alex has been dying to weigh
Alex.
in. Come on, Lex.
Alex, we're gonna cut you off every time. Okay, 863-1008. Go, Lex, go.
No. Nanood kasi ako kahapon, excited ako kahapon na mapanood yung bilangan. I think 4 na factor. Yung change ng pangangampanya ni Bam from the previous campaign na, alam mo na, yung laging oy, mali kayo, tama kami. Ang ginawa natin is we join forces with some of those who oppose us. Yan. Second, ang nakita ko yung namili siya ng mga alam niyang mananalo siya, at yung alam niyang swing votes, doon siya nag-concentrate dahil alam niyang hindi siya mananalo sa Mindanao. Third, yung factor ng pag-aaway ng BBM and DDS, kasi 10 lang ang DDS nomination eh. So may 2 dong kulang, at may sa kabila naman yung admin hindi rin kompleto. And fourth, may mga factor ng INC, may mga factor ng pag-join force doon sa mga hindi talaga natin kasama, hindi natin gustong iboto, pero kailangan talaga nating makijoin doon para makapasok siya. So, iba yung approach ni Bam ngayon. Kaya nga, saka, wala siyang masyadong pinagsasabing kung ano-ano, nangampanya lang siya doon sa so, sa mga house to house, malakas yun.
I think he kind of took an old school approach and it worked.
Yes,
and which is kind of nice. Sands here, San Francisco, great comment here. There's no patronizing. Bam focused on his own accomplishments. He came with receipts, which was awesome, right? He didn't highlight alliances, did not alienate any voter groups. He came with, here's what I did, here's what I want to do, here's me just kind of putting out there what I'm about without having to kind of bring up anybody else. And I think that worked. It was old school, but it worked.
Balik ko na sa mga botante. Ito nangyari sa atin kasi dati masyadong mataas yung criteria natin sa mga kandidato natin na hindi talaga tayo makakapasok dahil sa atin pa lang na marunong naman bumoto dahil sa mga plataforma, konting mali lang. Kasi halimbawa, yung pag-endorse ng INC kay Bam, kung tayo ulit natin, turn off. Ngayon, nababasa na. Kasi yung mga ibang kandidato, sumasayaw, namimigay ng kung ano-ano, alam natin kung ano pinagsasabi. Wala silang pakialam kasi alam nilang it will not matter sa mga voters nila. Tayo ang critical sa mga kandidato natin. So, ngayon mukhang inintindi na rin natin na hindi perpekto yung mga kandidato natin. Kailangan ding maging takantado ng mga kandidato natin para manalo. Dahil alam naman natin na magiging maayos pagpasok sa trabaho dahil meron naman silang pinapakita. For example, pag may sinabi isang kandidato, tapos na sa atin. Yung kabila, walang pakialam mga botante kung may sabihin man na, hindi ako ready, wala akong alam na gagawin dyan.
Lex, closer mic, Lex, closer mic. Yeah.
Yan, sa atin, parang ngayon nakita ko natuto na yung mga voters na sige, bigyan natin ng konting benefit of the doubt kung bakit ginagawa to ng kandidato natin para manalo. Yes. Ayun ang isa ko sa
Yep. Love it. 863-10899 is our phone number. The question is this: how? Why? Why did we get it right this time? What do you think happened that made it right? Let's take another call here. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Demon Works from Playback.
Demon Works. Galingan mo.
Yeah.
And I think
something to do with this.
no. But I think the real factor is yung the youth talaga. Kasi it's all about what they see through social media. Kasi they learned the lessons na from the past elections na parang nare-realize nila na we voted for these persons na it's a running joke or it's a laughing stock from that Senate. So I think yung mga first-time voters or let's say majority is Gen Z voters already knew what would they choose to be their future leaders or future senators.
Oh, so you say the youth, because I agree that the youth, and as I was saying earlier, when they get into voting age, they stay in voting age for a long time. So they're just waiting. They're just kind of waiting, like sitting there like, I can't wait. But remember, Bam hasn't been a senator for 6 years, give or take, right? When's the last time Bam was in the Senate? It's been 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. How youth are we talking about? Do these young people, do they even know him? I know you brought up social media again, always an easy excuse for everything, but Bam didn't have a massive social media presence, did he, compared to the others? Didn't have a ton of viral videos, meow, 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 going around. I don't think that component was there this time around. So how old are we talking about this youth? Are they 13 years old the last time Bam was there and they remember him? Or did this young group of people get sick and tired of the BS, did their research, saw this guy, maybe word of mouth, they went out there and read about him, saw what he was about, heard him on shows like this. Every single time Bam was here, he told you what he was about, and then boom, when game time came, they performed. If it's the youth, fantastic. I'm just kind of curious, how did they get exposed to him?
May factor demonyo.
Lex, microphone, brother. You're so far away. Just hold that like right next to your mouth.
May factor pero ang ibig sabihin, pag tinignan mo yung statistic, numbers to pare nanalo pa rin si dapat number 1 talaga kung talagang malakas na malakas. May factor yan. Pero kung titignan mo kahapon yung mga news report, kasi may mga, lalo na sa 1PH, ina-analyze nila, no? Si Bam, nanalo sa NCR, expected yon. Tapos, although natatalo siya sa Cebu, malalaking malalaking numbers na pati sa sa mga Mindanao, may nakuha siyang kasama siya sa top 12. Ibig sabihin, sa Mindanao na inaasahang wala siya, ando doon siya somewhere sa top 14. Hindi siya nakapasok sa top 12 pero nasa top 14 siya, tapos mataas yung boto niya. Ang tingin ko dito, bukod sa youth, no, yung humihina na yung parang kahit na baluarte, dahil siguro sa, katulad nun, DDS, yung Mindanao na may top 10 sila. Top 10 lang talaga eh. Ganon, boboto ko to si Bam and Kiko. Lagi may nakakasama yung dalawa. Kasi ang tingin ng mga tao, hindi to kalaban, neutral to eh. Kaysa pumili ako ng iba o ibakante ko to. Kasi kumakalat ang balita na pagka hindi ka nag-undervote ka, dadayain ka eh. Ayun na kinakatakutan ng mga supporters ni Duterte na pag hindi ito kinumpleto, baka dayain ako ng admin. Admin, the same also. So ang pinampi-filler nila, si Bam and Kiko. Heidi, ang taas ng resulta ni Heidi Mendoza, kahit sa issue ng same-sex marriage, mataas. So, ibig sabihin, ang ginawa lang nila Bam and Kiko was very strategic campaigning. Sobrang strategic campaigning that they hit the youth, they hit the oldies, and they somehow penetrated the opposition. Both opposition, Duterte.
But maybe they didn't have to campaign. Maybe they didn't have to penetrate. Maybe the word isn't they penetrated, but more of, with the two big horses here, the two big camps. Your DDS camp and your BBM camp. If you're on one side and you're looking at the other, you're never going to vote for anybody that has an alliance with that group. You're going to end up going with Bam or Kiko because you're like, okay, yes. I want variety, but I don't want variety from that side. They're the enemy. And both of those are kind of fighting against each other. That's how you sneak in. Maybe it's not actually penetrating those groups, but they're the beneficiary of this kind of war going on between two parties.
First time ng bayag makapenetrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the fact
Siyempre natuwa ka naman doon, Demon Works.
No. But I think the fact that he represented it as an independent party would really help him to get the spot at the Senate seat.
Yeah, no, 100%. I actually think that's another big part of it. Thanks for the call, Demon Works. Demon Works, I have a question for you. So this was one last question for you, DW. When we look at the entire victory of BAM as 100% pie, how much is Good Times credited for him winning? Like, what's our percentage? There's INC, there's Ding Dong, there's Ann, there's Vice, there's this. Pero tayo, what do you think the percentage is credited to us?
Well, alam na lang playback yan 89.9%.
That's what I was thinking too. You're back on my good list. Thanks for the call. Good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Here's another thing I really like.
To bayag.
I'm still not 100% sure if this is an actual thing.
Like this is really happening?
No, like that group. Is that really the acronym for the group?
May total nanalo na si Bam. Nag-meeting kami sa Mitch and Delhi. It's 4 months ago. Sorry Bam, I have to really, alam ko, ako talaga yung nag-meeting kami sa Mitch and Delhi. Sabi niya, Alex, gusto kong basagin yung image ko na straight ako na parang, alam mo yung ako yung sa school na, nerd. So please, kailangan ko ng something na parang kanto boy ako. So kailangan natin
a little bayag. Swagger.
So
talagang
yung bayag, ang unang doon, marami yung mga talagang solid Aquino ng mga yung mga very religious. Ang daming nagkontra na
sa Twitter. What's wrong with religious, Lex?
Oh my God, Bam, wag mong pilitin na maging siraulo ka. Stick ka lang sa biging good boy. Wag mong gamitin ng bayag, makakasira sa iyan. Pero mukhang nakakuha siya doon ng mga lalaking voters kasi nga na siya doon sa
we love our balls.
So yun.
Yeah. Yeah, when you think about it, like if you watch soccer, football, diba? When those penalty kicks are happening, what do? They all hold their balls. When you wake up from a coma and you're a guy, the first thing you do is check your balls. It is such a big part of who we are. And if you kind of associate it with a candidate, we're going to vote for our balls. I'm telling you, Lex.
Hindi ko na alam, ba't ako naisip ni Bam, ba't pertaining to bayag, no?
Yeah,
Kasi
no,
medyo boyish
look,
din ako eh. Boyish din ang look ko eh.
Yeah, I don't think the bayag thing was the official. It's just it's just part of the
Kalokohan lang
it's just
namin
part
yan.
of the every little thing helps. You know, everything little helps to certain kinds of audiences, and for that audience, that really hit. It really hit. So I think it's a good thing. I mean, look, we get responses like this. Here's a response from Layla. Layla says, "Hey Mo, if it weren't for Good Times, I wouldn't know Bam at this level. So thank you guys, us, for introducing him to us, because you gave him a chance at this audience's level to really expound on what his thoughts were. And this is not a credit to us. Okay, this is
binasag natin.
This is Bam being able to articulate with our demographic what his plans are, who he's about, like what he's about, and where his heart is. So it says right here, you know, for having him on the show, it felt like getting an exclusive seat to hearing his mind and understanding his values. It wasn't political talk. He came here, he was very much himself. It was casual, and it hit with our demographic. So it's just a little bit of everything, I think, that got him to where he's at. So let us recognize the influence when it's there. If the INC, for example, yeah, fine. To that demographic, he's gonna do well. But in this demographic, I think having him explain himself every week was a really big thing for not for our show, but for just our listeners understanding him. So perfect. Yeah, Mara, go please.
He became very relatable. For example, in the esports world, everyone, all my coworkers, everyone in the esports scene would say that. Even my friend was joking around the day before and was saying, oh, my vote might be forfeited because I only want to vote for Bam. So in the entire esports scene, he's number one. So that's he got a lot of young people there, the portion of young people, all the gamers.
Alam ba mo, isa rin sa mga sinira natin yung mayaman versus mahirap, elitista, kasi doon yun ang ginawa sa kanila nung 2022 eh. Sa atin yung mga camping na pag nagsama-sama kita mo puro mga mayayaman. Ginawa rin yun eh. Ngayon si Bam nung narinig nilang magkwento rin ako ano-ano, parang somewhat, okay din to ah. Parang tropa rin pala to ah. Parang ganoon na nangyari. Ako nga naging yung katabi ko na nakapila sa election. Siyempre, may matanda na. Pagtingin ko, nakita kong binoto niya si Bam. Kasi nabilog na gano'n, sabi ko, Bam. Pagtingin ko, parang sabi ko sa kanya, parang hindi siya yung demographic ng boboto kay Bam. Parang na-associate ko sa doon. So parang, in a way, kaya tayo na-surprise kasi napasok din ni Bam yung mga hindi nila nata-target ng mga age. So dapat gano'n din na nangyari sa atin na may mga taong natututo rin kapag kinausap ng maayos. Hindi dapat laging yung parang lagi natin sila tinuturuan. Wag, dapat kausapin natin ng maayos para naikinig tayo na maari tayong makarinig na sa ina ng tama. Kasi ang nangyari ng mga previous, tama kami, mali kayo. Lalong nagkaisa yung mga mali na, ganun ba? O sige, parang ganun. Pwede tayong maipag-usap ng maayos na ang dating natin, hindi tayo magtuturo, kundi tayo ay maikinig.
I'd love to think that we had something to do with this victory, but I'd really rather hear it from Sen Bam himself tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bam's gonna be here tomorrow. I'm already saying we should probably play a prank on him. I'll tell you more a little bit about it later, Lex and Mara. Let's take a phone call here though, quick. 863-10899. The question is, how did we get it right? Why did we get it right? Good morning.
Hello. Oh.
Call
us back, please.
863-10899 if you want to call us. Get yourself on the show. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
It is June.
Who is this?
June, hi.
Yeah, good morning. Regarding Bam, sa tingin ko nangyari dyan, Yes.
Please continue. Yes.
Yeah, is this still regarding Bam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Kay Bam, sa tingin ko, una, yung last election natin nadugas tayo. Remember?
Yeah.
And then, those machines were not used anymore. Okay? So that
that system wasn't used anymore. So, itong bagong sistema, hindi pa nila alam paano dugasin. So, one thing yun lang for me.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's worth throwing out there, but not sure if I agree with this at all. But thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
search ko lang mo.
Yeah. Lex, put your microphone on your lips just when you talk, and then drop it when you're not. It sounds horrible. It's very hard to understand what you're saying.
Yung sa early morning to afternoon, ang dami nagre-reklamo na may problema sa Comelec. Pero nung lumabas na yung mga result, nawala yan. In fairness sa Comelec at sa sistema nila, of course may walang perfect na system. May mga, lalo na sa mga province may mga problema yan. Pero ako personally, dito ako nakaramdam ng pagbabago rin in terms sa Comelec. In fairness to them, mas nag-improve sila ngayon. At yung may mga kwentong ganyan, siguro naranasan yun. Pero I think this is a better election compared sa others. Regardless kung ano man yung mga machine yan. Pero yung system, sobrang ganda ngayon sa akin.
I know it's stupid early, and man, make fun of me, fine. But with him performing as well as he did yesterday, and we know he can get the results, and a lot of expectations are going to be there because he placed so high. He's also at the age that people are going to start taking him a lot more serious than the young guy in the Senate. Maybe we're saying Bam for president here in a couple of years on the show.
Look at the stars aligning. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, no, I look, yes. And then, because I only care about this show. I only care about us winning that goddamn Catholic Mass Media Award. We're the goddamn president on our show and polls. Give us the award already. I think somebody said on the playback here that the alliance with Riza is another factor, and I really agree with that. I think Riza performed so well in the Senate these past couple of years, and associating with her and the results that she was able to provide, I think is also another big factor on why people were like, yes, we need more people like her. We're going to maybe vote as a bit of a association thing. I honestly think that's definitely in the cards there.
So many things.
Ako may konti akong disagreement kay doon sa Risa factor. In fact, sa tingin ko, si Bam ngayon, hindi masyado talagang nag sa Risa or whatever, sa Lenny. Kasi nga, ang taas ng, nung panahon na si Risa is investigating some of the mga Duterte issues, medyo magbabackfire yon kay Bam. Kaya kung napansin mo, I understand pero kung napansin mo, hindi masyadong sumakay si Senator Bam sa mga particular groupings kasi nga napaka-init ng sitwasyon to be associated to pink, to a certain color. Hindi siya nag-Duterte, hindi siya Marcos, talagang nag-independent siya. And sa tingin ko, may isa akong ano doon.
The only reason I'm saying that though real quick is because we saw Kiko perform so well as well. I'm shocked. Look, while Bam finishing number 2 is considered the upset, Kiko in the top 5 is, I think, a bigger surprise. I think we all kind of anticipated Bam was going to make it. It was going to be a nail biter. I honestly, in my heart, think that Kiko was going to lose. So to have him on the top 5, I think all of those things have to factor in. But that's my opinion though, Lex. I just think the association with the good performers.
Si Risa galit ang mga ano diyan. Galit ang mga Duterte diyan, na-associate nila talaga yan sa nag-iisang opposition doon sa Senate. So, yung paglaro talaga sa pag-balance talaga ni Bam. Alam mo si Kiko, hindi nag-work yung paninira sa kanya bilang masa. Yung pamasa siya, yung ang dagat, yung pagkain niya. Na-reverse ngayon, nakatulong sa kanya yon nakatulong kay Kiko yung nangyaring ano sa kanya. Pagbabato. Same with Mar Rojas. Mar Rojas is the opposite nangyari. Talagang nadikdik si Mar Rojas. Nung naitay nagta-traffic siya na hindi naman talaga siya marunong mag-traffic. Kiko, sobrang ganda ng pag-handle niya doon sa ginawang paninira sa kanya na nagpre-pretend lang siya. Hindi ko alam kung anong ginawa nilang magic pero sobrang ganda ng pag-handle ni Kiko doon.
Yep. Let's see, let's call your 863-10899 is our phone number. And then we got to take a break because we're running super late as we break down the huge victory Bam pulled off yesterday. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
My name is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, what's up?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Ryan. You're on.
One thing na sa tingin ko naka-apekto dun sa win pa ni Bam is a last-minute change. And I'll tell you an experience. Kasi the night before the election, there's a certain team in Imus Cavite that actually sent out sample ballots. Okay, sample ballots of who to vote for a specific team. And for the senatorials, when I observed it, most of it are Team Alianza. However, may isang senator doon na tinanggal nila, then pinalitan nila doon si Bam Aquino. Okay? Tinanggal nila as in tinapalan lang ng papel. And nagtataka kami ng lola ko. Was like, bakit nila pinalitan yung team na to, bakit nila pinalitan si Bam Aquino? And we're like, is there a last minute change na nangyari with regards to their party? And suddenly, bakit nila pinalitan tong senator na to with Bam Aquino? And do take note, this team is actually very powerful in Imus Cavite.
Sino bang senator to?
They are very powerful. So I believe na, I don't know if sa other regions or other localities, nagkaroon ng last minute change when it comes to their endorsements. But I believe na yun yung biggest na contribution. Kasi I also looked at the result dun sa local landscape. Parang nag-landslide si Bam Aquino. Even though there's not a lot of endorsement in our locality when it comes to Bam Aquino. Mostly the
Why are you crediting such a specific part to what is maybe a 10 million vote surplus that we thought, not a surplus, you get what I mean? I think he outperformed, quote unquote, the surveys by maybe 10 million votes. I don't know the exact numbers. I'm just throwing that out as a calculated guess. But why would you make that the largest factor? That kind of little bit. I think my point in all of this is little bits of pieces helped create this pie. But I don't know how your theory translates to Bam overperforming in the way he did, and even having Kiko perform in the way he did.
Are you saying
really
that
isolating it to Bam and his performance in a fake survey in Imus Cavite?
Are you saying that maybe it happened in other areas as well?
I mean, it is only a hunch kasi okay, do take note na dun sa locality namin, actually we were expecting Senator Revilla to actually go up because sobrang lakas ng stronghold dun sa area namin, it's Cavite. Pero nung nakita namin na Senator Revilla was at the bottom and we're like, bakit dito sa sarili niyang baluarte na grabe yung kampanya niya, he went to the very bottom. Pero si Bam Aquino, who wala masyadong nag-endorse dito sa area namin, ang lakas ng turnover ni Bam Aquino. So, I mean, it's just a hunch. I'm not saying that, I'm actually surprised then. Pero, ayun, yun lang naman.
Okay. Yep. Thanks for the call. Appreciate you. Have a
Thank
good day.
you.
Meron kaming group chat ng mga volunteers and supporters ni Bam. Kaya siguro naka rin mo, Sam and Mara. I think si Vico Soto, lahat ng kumakalat niyang mga videos is slowly changing also yung mga voters mindset. Kasi naiinggit lahat sa Pasig ngayon. I think may factor ngayon yung Vico Soto viral videos na nagpapaliwanag siya na pag magastos yung kampanya, matakot kayo. At yung sobrang viral ngayon ni Vico Soto na may joke ngayon na hindi ko boboto si Vico Soto kasi taga-tagig ako Pasig lang siya, relax lang kayo. So yung clamor for good governance na laging dinidiin ni Vico Soto, I think nakakatulong na siya ngayon sa awareness ng mga tao na may posibilidad na makaboto talaga tayo ng matinong leader. And doon sa group chat namin with the volunteers, kagabi pa kami talaga, ako 1 a.m. ako natulog kasi ayoko makitang magpagising ko, wala na si Bam sa top 12. Kasi wala pa yung Mindanao votes Nung nakita ko nagpapasukan na yung Mindanao votes, nasa 72% na yung returns. Sabi ko hindi na to mahirap kasi si Bato kinongratulate na yung top 5 Sabi ko top 2 si Bam, mahirap na to. Pero Mo, ito yung thinking natin dalawa Mo Sana ito yung thinking natin na hindi kaya somewhere may dayaan naman doon. Kaya ang ginawa, si Bam Aquino ang nilagay sa 2 para hindi mapansin na the rest. Kasi remember, impeachment ni Sara Duterte pagkatapos itong eleksyon na to. At kailangan makapwesto yung mga Duterte para hindi manalo sa impeachment case yung kay Sara. Kasi pag na-impeach si Sara, patay siya talaga. So, pwede kasing part of the style is maglagay ka ng Kiko at Bam dyan para yung daya natin hindi malata. May mga ganun din.
Yeah, maybe. I really do, whether it's conspiracy theory or just straight up old school campaigning that Bam pulled off, every little bit counted for him to perform as well as he did. And it really, like, the big story here, while we congratulate him for winning, is how amazing he performed. Right? It wasn't okay, is he going to get to 12? Let's see if he'll squeak by. Let's see if he'll win. We have a good feeling he's going to win, but he's probably going to be number 12. Even he would say that. I mean, sorry to out our GC here, but even Bam was like, okay, guys, we're at the 12-11 mark right now. This is where we're at. We're feeling good.
Right.
That's what Bam is messaging. Is like, I'm feeling good.
Number 7.
I'm 12-11 right now. I'm feeling good. Boom. 2. Boom,
man.
Bam.
2. Right?
Salamat kayo. Hindi kami nag-number 1. Nahiya lang kami. Kinulang kami sa oras.
Who's number 2? Who's number 2?
Si Kiko, number 5.
And you know what? We told Bam, B is the second letter in the alphabet. Let's not go crazy. Get number 1 here. Let's try to make symbolic association. Let's just go for 2, brother. I know you can get to 1 rather easily. I know. True. But let's just, we want to humble a little bit. Get a little spotlight off of us. Be right there, but not be too much. That's all. Okay?
Pero so far maganda yung ng group na to Meron si Mara nanalo, si Kay may mga success, si
Sam wala.
Si Sam, siyempre kailangan may magsakripisyo talaga isa.
Well, I'm on the way up now. There's nowhere else to go.
So we were talking about all eyes on Sam.
Sam, step up naman, Sam.
Maghintay kayo.
Sam gets all the
Maghintay lang
opa.
kayo, okay?
Ikaw naman, naganda-ganda na gano'n natin
I won't lose the momentum, guys.
Bila sinira mo.
I won't drop the award. Okay.
At least Sam gets the most employee of the weeks than everybody else. At least, diba? Make contribution siya. Congratulations, Sam.
It's a good group.
Kick says veggie fritters. Exactly. You better change your diet, Sam. You're on your loser diet right now.
Kakasuporta mo sa durian yan Kakasuporta mo sa durian yan.
You owe my brownies an apology, by the way.
Let's do this. Let's have a poll right now just for today who your favorite is. Everybody vote for Sam. Come on now. Mag number 1 siya. Let's go. Somebody put a poll out there.
Pero alam mo kung gaano ka-powerful pa rin ng Duterte dito. Caloocan, talo si Trillanes. Sino ba yung malalaman na? Sa Caloocan, talo si Trillanes
Yeah, no, obviously the Duterte thing is huge. I mean, the top 3 alone, 2 of the 3 are his boys. So yeah, it's always going to be that. Again, we didn't overhaul the entire nation, but we put in a massive
slowly
message. Yeah, a massive message to everybody who's watching. Hey, being positive, at least Bam being positive. I know, I tend to still bash other people, but Bam being positive, being maybe even a bit old school, was able to get him. Gosh, the top 3 all start with the letter B though as well.
Oh,
Change my name. change my name. Ako si Bo. Good times with Bo. And
Oh my gosh, o nga no.
So, may kwento lang ako. Natawa ako sa interview ni Senator Bato. Kasi in-interview siya, Senator Bato, nasa top 3 ka, number 3 ka. So, siguro si Senator Bato, hindi pa masyado nanonood na ano, no? Sabi niya, ganun talagang survey, consistent naman ako, 2 to 4. So, talagang ang survey, pag lumabas, nagiging totoo yan. Sila Gretchen Hoto nag-interview. Sabi ngayon ni Julius Babaw, Senator, nang number 2 po si Bam Aquino, saka may mga nasa survey po na wala ngayon. Si Tulpo po, ay wala sa top 12 sa sila Bong Revilla. Alam mo, minsan talaga, sabi ni Bongo, di ba to? Minsan talaga ang survey, hindi naman talaga yan reliable.
Oh.
You can watch that, man. Natawa talaga ako.
I still
lang talaga si Senator
I still believe. I think Bato's probably the dumbest auditor we've had in a very long time. I mean, man, he is. Whew. We gotta take a break. We're super late. It's 7:30 on this Tuesday morning. Mara doing her happy victory dance as she should.
A little bit of sandam on
Who's number 2?
Who's number 2? A little bit of sandam on good times.
For the next election. For the
I
next
love how
election.
Mara-
Mo, for the next election, if we want to avail the GTWM endorsement, you have to talk. You have to work for it. Our GTWM endorsement. We make number 14, number 2. That's our track record. That's our track record.
I love how Mara, who for over a month, 2 months, 3 months, Mara was shoving number 5 down our throats, right? I mean, nobody had that Mara energy about number 5. Now here's Mara, number 2. She just changed her number.
Who's number 2?
She just changed favorite number 2. Nobody did it better than Mara. So Mara, thank you for really all that. I mean, really, I think I don't want. Maybe you don't give the political analysis that an Alex would, but man, your energy, you're freaking relentless, nonstop, reminding everybody Bam's number 5 and all of that.
Mara, Cavite host, Mara and Alex.
Mara for sure, and then of course that massive online audience that just kind of waits at every word of yours. So for you to kind of do that for him, I think sometimes may go a little under the radar. Honestly, I think you had a massive contribution, Mara, to it. So I almost feel like I'm speaking for Bam. I think Bam will say the same thing tomorrow when he's here. But that energy, oh my God, I got to tell you, I think single-handedly are responsible for a lot of votes. So,
and it's because of him. He makes it so relatable. Like everyone, even in the esports scene, he enters, he goes, knocks door to door. But yeah, every time we have something in the group, every time I take Grab, I actually ask them, "Are you voting for Bam?" And then every day at work, literally everyone I pass by, and I always wear this when I go to the mall, the sweaters, and I tell them, "Vote for Bam, vote for Bam."
And then see, the Habib said, "Are they married?" And I go, no. Are they siblings? No. The Aquino thing is, there's no relation there. Like, that's just Mara being Mara. Because it almost, you had that wife energy. You know? Like, if people didn't know, Mara Aquino, asawa ni Bam yan. Tignan mo yung energy. No one would do that. So, Mara, massive.
Agree kay Mara.
Massive. Yeah.
Super.
Somebody asked here, I think, Karen, the answer is no. But look, I'll take Mara's
What's the question?
No.
We didn't catch that.
Karen says, allowed ba si Mara to vote? Just curious. No, Mara's a Canadian citizen. But, hear me out. I would take the no single vote that Mara could not do for the thousands that she was probably responsible for any day of the week, as obvious as that is. Right? Like, yeah, let's say Sam couldn't, I couldn't either. We're not citizens. But the role that we play here is really just helping you guys get his message across.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got to take a break. We're super late. It is 7:33. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
Definitely a feeling that we are having right now. Definitely a euphoric day.
Every
for everybody.
song sounds like a victory song.
It is.
Yeah.
First song off the
Today?
bat.
Oh my gosh. No, I know the first one was on purpose, but now everything
the first one
sounds
was
like
just rubbing in those loser faces.
Oh yeah.
Maraming nag-message ito yung message. Ito yung message na isa sa Hi Idol, good morning, listening now 89.9. I think here's a perfect example why Bam won. Meron kaming kasambahay and I was shocked when she told me, Kuya, si Bam ha? Sabi ko, oo naman. Ikaw, bakit siya? Para sa mga anak ko, libre edukasyon. Tumatak daw yung mga nagawa ng campaign ni Bam na libre edukasyon. So, umabot talaga doon sa dapat i-target niya. So, ganda ng kombinasyon ng ginawa ni Bam dito. Kinorek niya yung mga kulang niya. Nag-stick siya doon sa kanyang advantage, which is plataforma. Tapos nag-reach out siya doon sa mga taong hindi niya napapenetrate. So, yun.
It's just so well balanced. I think if you take a sports analogy, it's you win championships by having role players, and I think the way he attacked this was not through superstardom, but through just a little bit of contribution from every member of the team. And that could be from the celebrity side, that could be from the faith side, it could be from the media side, it could be a concentration on achievements, it's ground roots, or what is this? That ground game that he had campaigning well before he announced he was already making his rounds throughout the entire country. He worked his ass off for this, and he definitely won. He wasn't complacent. I think there are a lot of senatorial candidates who go, yeah, I'm surveying very well. Don't need to maybe put in the legwork that he did. He's like, no, going to work hard. He showcased what hard work could do. And I freaking love it. Good for you, man. Here's what I want to talk about. Again, as we're pretty much on a political high this morning, I think we should start getting some regular topics in. And I wanted to talk about morality and levels of morality that you will accept from certain peoples in society. And this is really kind of revolving around, say, my first group of people, politicians. What level of morality are you willing to accept from a politician? Do they have to be squeaky clean? Do they have to be completely scandal-free? What I love about Bam winning yesterday is you cannot throw a scandal at his way that he's been involved in. And that is massive for me.
I still remember that interview that he did where he looked straight into the camera and he was like, I did not steal, well, in Tagalog, not verbatim, but basically saying, I didn't steal anything.
Yeah, you can't associate me with anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Try. There's nothing, right? You can't Google his name and find an article that has him aligned with some kind of scandal. Right? So you can sell that to everybody because it's true. So we do have, though, quite a few public servants, politicians on the national and local scale that have tons of scandals, levels of morality issues that are associated with their names. Are we accepting of this? Or maybe Bam makes a change. Hey, no, you have to be clean if you want to perform like this. Politicians, for sure, right? Sam, yes?
Yes.
Farah? The level of morality we demand has to be damn near spotless. It's not, but we should. Next, newscasters. What level of morality are we looking for with newscasters? Do we care if they're associated maybe with a scandal or maybe even a crime?
That's interesting.
Lex, you're on mute and put your microphone up if you can. Yep, go ahead.
Sa tingin ko hindi. Dapat hindi sila payola at hindi sila magiging laman ng news.
So they have to be squeaky clean.
May ganun din ang standard dapat.
Yeah,
I agree. Kasi hindi sila makakapag ng news pag halimbawa tumatanggap sila ng mga bribe, meron silang kaso ng at yung kaso ng crime.
So does that apply to just media then? You know, with like fake news and yes, people getting paid now, the news being manipulated and all that. Is it just media?
I think it's newscasters from major networks because with social media being a huge form of media, and we know that can be tainted, the people that you still find in your traditional news hold a higher level of responsibility.
And you know, may ganun ding sentiment yung mga nasa traditional media. Like they like to set themselves apart from like say vloggers and you know mga social media content creators and whatnot.
That's why when I see a goddamn puppet on a news show, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? you're social media now. You're not traditional. You're not real media. This is toys now. And yes, that's art. Okay. Like when I see that nonsense, you've lost me. Go now to social media. Go F around over there. There is a standard, and it's got to be spotless.
It adds credibility to the network and the news that's being delivered. So if they become more like influencer type of social media, the entire network can end up looking like a joke also, right? They reflect.
100%.
But what if the scandal is like something related to their personal life?
Still. That's why this topic is this topic, right? I mean,
that's why
I want you to bring up that question.
Okay.
To me, you cannot have it in your personal life. Even because it's a credibility issue.
Because like at the end of the day, we're all human. Hindi pa rin pwede yun.
Sorry. Go for another job.
Wow.
Don't do that job. Kasi ikaw ang reporter ng news eh. And people,
that's what happened. Somebody from TV5, if you guys remember, and then he ended up, I remember he was teaching us also to be clean with our phones, don't record stuff because it's the image. And then a few months later, a sex scandal came out. And then he had to step down, or I'm not sure if he got fired or he was told to step down. It was Paulo B.
Oh, Paulo Bejones?
Yeah.
No, he talked about it. Yeah, he's talked about that. I think that was our first question.
It took him a while to get back.
Remember he was on the podcast, Mara, I don't know if it was, pretty sure it was your episode when he first kind of came back. And we just straight up, all right, look, he said, don't hide. Let's talk about it. And we freaking talked the hell out of it. But yeah, newscaster, you almost got to be politician clean, though politicians are not clean. Sam, here's a good one for you.
Religious leaders?
Church leader.
Knew it.
Church leader.
Yun naman talaga.
Maybe the most important of all.
Yeah. For sure.
Even more than politicians.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Church.
But Sam, I'll say what you said. What about the whole human factor? I mean, they're still just humans.
You're right. And I mean, with religion, like forgiveness is a big thing, obviously, and all that.
And that's an out for them, no?
Yeah.
That could be an out for them. Well,
I guess there could be an angle of like, do you truly, sincerely repent? And like, what is your attitude on, there is that angle. But I think for religious leaders, like that's kind of hard to stomach.
Hindi pwede.
It's a death sentence.
Mataas din dapat ang
Oh, super.
ang standards eh.
For sure.
It's got to be, they have to be higher than politician to me.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
I agree.
have to be higher than newscaster.
Oh. Wala sabat silang sex scandal. Wala silang bisyo.
Warrant of arrest from the FBI.
Oh, wala dapat
or top most wanted
Kita
list.
mo makikita mo yung pastor mo katabi mo sa casino.
Right.
They're almost supposed to be like at the pedestal,
Yes.
The figure that we follow.
Oh, magmura nga Magmura nga na pare. Yari ka na kahit hindi ka pa hindi ka pa sikat na sikat ha. Pag sa binyagan may nagagalit na pare. Magalit nga ang pare. Issue na eh. Kasi dapat control mo yung feelings mo eh.
Though I do want a little bit of cool factor from a church leader. Maybe a little mura every now and then.
Wag naman mura.
It's
so cringy.
Like, Alex, you have priests who come up to you and do this. That's cool factor.
But
There's a cool factor there.
But that's not a reflection on them. It's more about Alex naman diba?
Hindi. Reflection yun.
Paano mo alam?
Ang sinasabi ng pari na yun, ginagamit na rin yun para sa pag-sermon. Pero,
Okay.
oh.
So again,
Kinocode daw kami sa GTWM. Ay, sa GTWM podcast kasi fan yun.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I find that to be a little bit of cool factor and not so much a red flag.
meaning like he is aware of what is happening around him, what the world is into.
Nag-yossi.
Okay lang sa akin.
Oh, okay lang sa akin.
Okay lang sa akin.
But is there some kind of rule against smoking when you're a priest?
Meron, pag black wala pang pope, pag white ang lumabas. Hindi yung parang yung usok na lumalabas doon, paring mga nag-iossi. Paring mga nag-iossi sa ilalim yun. Paring
Sa ilalim ka. Hingin ng black na sigarilyo.
Meron na ba decision ng mga... Meron na ba decision? Wala pa. Okay na yung black.
Lex, that's gotta go. Unfortunately, your next big show is too far. Might not be. If you had a Netflix recording this week, you gotta put that baby in there. So maybe not perfect
For religious
for the church
leaders?
Yeah, maybe not. I want a little bit of cool factor.
Maybe not perfect, but they're the closest example to what we expect a saint to be. Because they're supposed to be a reflection of goodness and
For
what's right.
sure. And cool factor doesn't mean, like some moral bankruptcy or anything like that. Like,
Shut tayo, shut.
Di ba siya yung messenger ni parang si God, parang siya yung parang messenger ng mga... diba,
they're
tama?
supposed to like represent
Oh,
God.
paano pag
diba?
nakausap ni God? Oy, pakalat mo itong bayita to. God, sandali, shut muna.
I want the priest to hold a bottle of wine because that's what he's serving. Like, a 2006.
This is disturbing.
That's what I want. Okay, artista. Here we go. Now the great divide, right? This is the deciding line. You got your politicians, your newscasters, your church leaders. Now we're getting to the artista. There's a huge gap between our expectations
Wala.
on these people, right?
Droga, sex scandal.
So does it depend on your image then? Like what you're projecting?
Good point. It's a good point. Daming mong endorsements, higher level morality.
There's a good citizen clause in those things, right?
Oh yeah.
Meron, tama.
There's a morality.
Robert Downey Jr., right?
Love
Perfect
him.
example.
What about?
Right, I love him. He
Yeah.
turned his life around, but he wasn't exactly the clean...
Wait, Mara, nag-joke ka about Robert Downey Jr. Sabi mo, siya ang endorser ng Downey. Kaya dapat maging malinis siya kasi Robert Downey Jr. Sabi mo yan, Mara, sa podcast.
Oh, shit.
10 out of 10.
I don't remember. But he's a perfect because that makes him relatable about how somebody with a bad past can turn their life around, right? Even Angelina Jolie, right? And then she became part of she became active with the UN.
So there has to be a comeback then.
A comeback because I think so because it makes people they become more relatable and it gives people hope that they can be that way also.
I love that point, but and I'm not, when I say but I mean like I'm not disagreeing with it. Robert Downey Jr. story is an amazing story, but what if he jumps in again? Like let's say he gets arrested for possession of narcotic. All of that gets thrown away. Yes or no? That's the question. What level of morality are we looking for from Iron Man?
I think
Now that
so.
he's
Like
Iron Man.
Shia LaBeouf, he disappeared because apparently he's a little crazy. And that guy from is it DC? They were supposed to make more movies, but then they found out he has like a dark side. Now people don't want him anymore.
What's his thing, ba? What is it, like substance abuse? What is it?
See
Shia LaBeouf.
Robert Downey? Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
He's just crazy. Yeah, I think it's just nuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
But okay, let's start throwing in some obvious ones though that we've seen recently, like cheating boyfriends. You know, your cheating boyfriends, they tend to be fine, right? Whether it's your Gerald Anderson's, Paolo Conte's, and all of that stuff, they can come right back immediately and have a #1 Netflix movie.
Is it because, a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, as opposed to a marriage, it could not work out. And
I don't even think the marriage is a thing.
But as like compared to the marriage, obviously the girlfriend-boyfriend relationship is a much lighter situation.
I don't know if that's true. I see where you're coming
Because
from.
marriage is like parang ganun lang din, is what you're saying.
No, look. Let's say Kim from Singapore, perfect. Richard Gutierrez, married, kids, no problem. Jumped over to Barbie and no issue.
I think here in the Philippines. Yes.
What? Here in the Philippines, what? Like it's more forgiving than
It's
say
more
in other
forgiving
countries?
here in the Philippines.
Maybe.
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so.
maybe.
Because it's
we
part
need
of
to
the
find
culture.
a Hollywood reference. Maybe we could find a Hollywood reference that says no. They don't care over there either.
I think they care more there than here.
Like when
This is odd though, right? For Filipinos, as conservative, quote unquote, as we are,
It
you'd think that it was the
is.
other countries that would be like, we don't care that much. Pero tayo, PI.
Even our teleserye. Diba? Magkaribal. The other woman. The other.
All those movies.
why is that? Yeah, why are we so accepting
why
of
is that?
cheating?
Well, don't stop, guys, because we need your calls on the podcast, but still.
Dito ko nga lang nalaman even sa podcast, di ba, that husband and wife and then they take the yaya on vacation. Yung pala may relationship yung husband sa yaya.
It's known to happen, sure.
We had a
think
call
this week-
about that.
I think this week on the podcast we have a wife saying that she just caught her husband putting a secret camera in the yaya's room.
Oh my
That
gosh.
she wants to talk about with us this week.
That's intense.
And I bet you the question is like, should we fire the yaya? it's probably going to be something like that. Athletes, actors, they're probably all in the same category. Is there any other level of maturity or level of morality that person that we want to throw in here? We've got politicians, newscasters, celebrities, and church leaders. Anything else you want to throw? Teachers, very good. Hello Kitty, thank you. Teachers. Our doctor, oh my God, there's so many. Okay, teachers. How high on the morality list should they be?
High.
Pretty high.
Because they're teaching your kids, the young people, they're setting that example.
Basta, what? Grade school, high school, okay. Pero college, we don't care.
Grade school for sure. High school,
bobo.
yes.
Huwag kang bobo.
Elaborate,
teacher ka
Lex.
Hindi. Isa sa mataas. Una-una, dapat marunong ka. Kasi teacher ka nga eh.
Pero yung morality yung pinag-uusapan
Yeah,
natin,
morality.
diba?
It's not like academic kind of strength, but your morality. Scandals. It's like-
Wag drug addict.
Sana.
Diba? Baka sabihin, nagdadrugs ako para mas marami akong matuto sa... Kita niyo naman, gising na gising ako. Diba? I think more on addict, lasengo, bisyo. Kasi may mga, lalo na sa mga teenager, makikita ang nagbibisyo. Dapat walang bisyo ang teacher.
I think the expectation should be pretty high because they're modeling for the kids. Yeah.
Though may nakita akong, I'm not sure how true this is, on Instagram. I like to read at the comment section when it's like a certain video, viral video. And it was students, guys, tas binatukan yung isang guy. They caused a commotion. And then the teacher came up to him and literally kicked the student. And the other one pushed the student because, they're bad students. And in the comment section, instead of being mad at the teacher, they're all cheering. I mean, instead of being mad at the kids, they're all cheering for the teacher. Like, yeah, because the kids now, they need to be disciplined, blah, 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 blah. So in that sense, it worked out for the teacher.
There are some videos
They
that
were
I have seen
praised.
like that, Mara, and I'm kind of on the teacher side on some of those ones where we see a teacher kind of clothesline a student who's acting kind of nuts. I mean, I'm
but
not saying that
regardless if it's
we should-
AI, the comments
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, but there have been real world examples too. If maybe Mara's specific examples AI, there have been real world examples of teachers throwing down with the student that's getting crazy. I'm not saying bring back the 1950s or 60s or 70s where the teacher hits you with a ruler if you're acting a fool. But there are limits. I mean, if you're being violent and dangerous, yeah, teacher knock you out. That's fine. I'm good with that. It is 8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
Oh, happy day. It is a Tuesday at 8:08, and you guys are listening to, finally, we've lived up to the name of the show. Good Times, baby. So good. Around 1 a.m. last night, Bam texted us as a group and simply just said it, guys, we did it. Just said it, like, guys, we did it. And I'm getting emotional. Yeah, massive. And it was one of these things. Like, just start of the day. It's Tuesdays, guys. It was at midnight text, a little after midnight, and he just said, "Hey, we did it."
Lex, are you crying? He's crying.
Sobrang, kasi 2022, no? Grabe yung 2022. Akbayan sa party list, si Cheldo is going to enter also. Tapos, siyempre disappointed in 2022. Medyo natakot tayo ngayon. Kagabi was crying while, ewan ko, pinersonal ko to kasi parang kalungkot pag hindi pa to nangyari. Sobrang parang sa akin ito yung point na pag wala pa nangyari, patay tayo sa 2028.
And you were super invested din naman talaga.
Oo,
Yeah,
sobra.
uh-uh.
Ito kasi yung ano ni Bam and ni Bam, yung sincerity ni Bam, tapos yung talagang gusto niya talaga mag-serve. Tumatakbo kasi siya na parang to serve the people, walang personal agenda na gumanti lang or may gawin. Kaya yung mga Bam, Kiko, alam mo gusto lang talagang mag-serve. Kaya nakaka-frustrate pagka medyo natatalo. Kasi parang naiisip ko, ano ba tayo? Parang tayo ba yung minority na nakakaalam ng parang, pero ngayon parang okay na. Masaya siya. More on the parang happiness.
Yeah. Again, we keep saying congrats to him and congrats to everybody who was part of this and congrats to all of these kind of contributors who helped Bam get here. But honestly, it's like congratulations to just the sense of hope, the sense of righteousness, the sense of we feel like we're doing something good for the country and the intangible part of that, like just that feeling, I think should also be addressed. And I think that's why Alex is also getting emotional because it's hope. You know? You love your country. You love your country so much. It's so important, right? I mean, this thing is so important. And to get it right is you love your country like you love your family and your children. And if they can come home after halimbawa, line of 7 sila in report card every year, and then all of a sudden that dean's list, they come in and you just, as a parent, you just cry because you're like, you did it.
You know what?
I
You're
knew you
right.
could. I knew you could do it.
You're right. I think a lot of the social media posts that I saw, it wasn't about like, yeah, take that, we won. It was like, oh, thank God, there's still hope. Yes. You're right.
No, I
parang mga anak yung misis ko, sabi ko sa kahit tayo dahil mag-aabang ako ng mga resulta from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Nakabukas na sa mga website ko yung partial result ng ABS, ng TV5. Tapos nung nakita ko number to si Bam, tinignan ko kagad, saan ba bilang to NCR? My God, meron pang Mindanao. Nung nakikita ko pumapasok na, 1 a.m. doon ako naka-relax. Sobrang saya. Parang sobrang saya talaga. Pati iba akbayan, by the way, is party list ni Chel Jokno. Nakakatuwa makapasok si Chel. Parang, hindi na rin umuubra yung battle cry na may mga kandidato kasing nakalista doon na na-associate sa NPA, sa communist. Ayun ang panlaban sa kanila. Pero hindi Parang sana tigilan na natin yun, yung plataforma. Yun.
Yep. Love it.
Sa yung mga ito, kahit i-deny nila to, Mo, yung mga newscaster natin na nagmo-monitor sa election sa lahat ng network, ang sasaya nila.
But they have to be neutral.
Pag kayo magkaganyan, Gretchen, Atom Arroyo, may mga screenshot na ang sasaya nila.
I saw somebody just sent this to me on Instagram. Too late for me to kind of send it to Drake here, but I don't know if you guys saw this on Facebook. There was a Bam Rico sticker on a car, and there was like some hater walking up to it and trying to remove it off of the vehicle that was parked and couldn't get it. Like they were trying to rip it out and stuff like that. It was so stuck on the car so strongly, and it was kind of symbolic of that level of hope, right? They're just there and they're trying to rip off the sticker and they gave up and they walked away. And you almost feels like divine.
It's like the perfect metaphor.
Yeah, right. It almost feels divine. It feels like there's this guy who's trying to be a hater, trying to rip off the sticker and it won't come off. It's like, yeah, bitch, that's right. We're going to do this. So, you know, sometimes
sabi ko sa inyo, boto lang tayo. Meron pa, may pag-asa pa, boto lang.
Yeah. You know, I kind of maybe even feel bad for not pushing the Kiko angle so much. I was so Bam Bam centric, and then to see Kiko finish in the top 5, just because I gotta be honest with you, transparent. I really didn't think he was gonna pull it off either. So a little pocket of congrats to you, Kiko, for doing what you did last night as well.
Lexus.
Hindi, gusto rin natin kasi patunayan na hindi naman natin porket magkaibigan, whatever, kailangan maging ganun tayo. We also have our own decision din. Kahit ako, I was pushing for BAM. Hindi porket, andiyan Kiko, BAM and Kiko. Kasi mag-set tayo ng sample nun. So, pero I respect Kiko sa kanyang pagkandidato. Pero I was really for BAM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yun talaga. Ang pinoproblema ko kasi, pag dalawa yung aasikasuhin. Baka, ano ba yun? Imbis na dalawa aasikasuhin yung matalo, papokus ako sa isa dito. Dahil marami naman susuporta, may Sharon Cuneta siya. Di ba? May malakas na megastar yun. Sino ba naman nag-uusap si megastar sa asiki ko na, si Alex di nag-ano sa atin, no? Oo nga, apektado ako. Sa tingin ko hindi. Yeah.
Where are we? Sam, we get to take another break here, right?
We do, yes. But no, I'm just getting a kick out of seeing Alex just getting super emotional.
And 2022 to, I was sa 2022 Impact, iyak lungkot. Ngayon 2025 iyak sa ito dahil parang closer to home. Saka isipin nyo, ang hirap mag-asikaso ng tatalong kandidato sa Good Times. Ang hirap mag-asikaso kay Bam pagtalo siya. Paano natin Hi, Bam. Welcome.
You know, on that, Sam, was there a part of you that wanted him to lose just because you did not want all of the spotlight on you now having to step up?
No. I mean, it did cross my mind of oh gosh. So no, not him losing, huh? That situation of okay, what if he loses and then he comes into studio and we're now going to have that conversation and it's going to be so difficult. But not naman, I hope he loses so that we don't have to deal with that. Of course not. Not for a second.
I meant, did you part of you personally, selfishly go, I hope Adam loses because if he wins, then all eyes on me as to achieve something this year.
Oh my gosh, no.
She achieved a lot this year. She went to the UN this year.
It's not about
she
me.
Has another podcast
all the time,
this year.
guys. Just most times.
Kay Kiko naman, nagpo-promote naman tayo sa kanya doon sa mga private sorties, mga post na isang beses dito lang sa GTWM, di ba mo?
Yeah.
Go Kiko.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yay for Bam, yay for Vico, yay.
Sam says Sam is working on world peace, okay? It's no easy feat.
Natalo si...
How we doing on that? How we doing that on Sam?
Cynthia Villar.
You know, it's a long game.
Natalo si Cynthia Villar sa congresswoman sa Las Piñas.
Oh, did she?
Dineclare na yung kalaban.
And again, sorry, Camille won, right? She was number 12?
Yes,
right?
number 10.
10? Oh, jeez.
11 si Lito Lapid, 12 si Amy Marcos.
Oh, it got worse.
Alam mo ang surprise na mataas? Jimmy Bondoc.
You know what? Yes, I'm glad that you said that. I saw Jimmy in, what was he like, in the 16 range or something 16. Like that? And I was like, what the hell? I mean, he was pushing almost double-digit million votes. I'm like, what the hell is this? To have Jimmy perform better than Willie got me a bit surprised. And well, I think Philip is for whatever reason still delusional that he thinks he could pull this off. But Willie, Bong, I mean, I think Bong did better than Jimmy. But
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, Manny, that's right. Yeah.
From presidential election to this.
Right. Let's take a call here, Sam. Right? I think we have got, I forgot our phones are busted, but we can take them one by one. So if you guys want to get in, It'll be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll love to hear from you guys. Our phone number is 8631-0899 if you want to call us and get yourself on the show. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, this is Margie.
Hey, Margie.
Yes.
You sound so happy.
Yeah, I think every one of us is. Anyway, this is just my personal opinion, okay? First of all, I've known Bam for a long time. But because of this show, GTWM, that's where I've got to know him more deeper. And also, I'd like to credit also the volunteers who really went out of their way and campaign for him, like house to house, and also in social media. I felt what Alex said. I also got frustrated last 2022. But with this result, and what they say na there's a future in 2028. I really hope there is. So I share your victory, everyone. I know everybody's happy. So yeah, we're this. Yeah.
No, thanks, Margie.
That's
Great.
wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good morning,
Thank you.
guys.
Good morning.
Congrats. Bye.
Ang deeper understanding, deeper penetration.
Oh my gosh. Go to break. Commercial.
Why, Sam?
Ads now.
I don't want to go to break without Alex. The normal ads returning to us.
Nasa Boracay ako pero naiyak ako, promise.
Pero I mean, you know what? I'm so happy
Ang
that
ganda
you're
pa ng
in
view.
this backdrop, this beautiful backdrop for victory.
Yeah. Private pool.
What, this private pool? This
Insufferable.
crimson, and the outside of this, the white sand. I still care for the country.
Lex, those are alligator tears if you don't show up to the studio tomorrow when Bam is in studio.
Are you going to be in the studio tomorrow?
Yes, Mara.
Bam's in
I was
studio
messaging
tomorrow.
you on the Zoom. Be in studio tomorrow.
Mara, you want to come in studio
Okay.
tomorrow? That would be great. Bam
I'll
will
come
be
to
there.
the studio tomorrow.
Wear the hoodie.
Wear the hoodie.
Yeah.
Kasi
Ang happy ko
pawisan
kasi-
ko na to.
Diba? Ang happy ko kasi kay Mara, nanalo siya ng sa award. Tapos meron sa bago ngayong Tapos si Mo,
Okay.
may bagong jowa, Habibi, batang-bata.
Good times.
Tapos si Karylle, may Quezon na pelikula. Tapos di ba, may
Best
concert
actress.
sa 17.
Best actress siya. Oh.
Tapos si Bam mananalo. Ewan ka ba dito kay Sam? Pwede naman patagalin pa muna yung nila. Ewan ko.
You know what, guys? You guys are
Nag-UN
all
ka ba?
You're all-
Nag-UN
We're
ka
not
ba,
even
Alex?
at
on
the
the
halfway
way
point of the year.
down.
Okay, basta do something. Do something
I'm
by
on
the
the
end
way
of December.
up. Okay? So paano na?
Basag mo kasi yung award natin.
I'm on the way up.
Exactly. The karma was you dropped the award. This is the bad luck. Imagine this happening here. Oh, but Sam is working for world peace. India just sent missiles over to Pakistan the other day. It's getting worse.
Si Sam, ganda lang talaga ang punan dito ngayon. Ganda. Being just that presence alone, being that glue, being that ateng.
I just have to
that
show
holds
up.
us. Yes, just show up, Sam. Just show up.
Here's a video of that sticker thing I was talking about. If Vin, you want to throw it? I love this one. Here we go. Let's go. Here. First, look at it. It's on the windshield too, right? You think?
Oh.
That's right, bitch. That's right.
Oh, I
Eat
thought
it,
it was a
wear it
flyer.
in your face. That's right. Can't do anything about it. And then
Yan.
look, quitter, loser.
Sino yan?
Kotse ba niya yan?
Yeah, somebody's trying to pull. No, it's just a hater. Just walking away. Just walk away.
Ni-record
Right.
pa niya.
Yeah, take that L.
Pa niya.
Take that L.
Ay.
We're gonna take a
Nasa
break.
picture.
Huh? Bam and Kiko.
Wow, naninira.
Oh. And couldn't do anything.
Joseph, ang mahal-mahal ng sticker, di mo mamumuna ng ganun yun.
Baduy pa ng bracelet niya. Yung choice in ring. Ang pangit ng ring.
Kahit
Pangit
yung
ng
LTO
nails.
sticker, di ganun kadikit eh.
So I'm saying it was godly. It was divine.
Iba yun.
Not today, Satan.
Not today, demon works. Not today.
Anong nilagay doon? Elmer's glue? yung Elmer's glue nasa bahay ka na. Nasa bahay ka na. Ginaganon mo pa.
What's on a windshield?
3 days ka na, ginaganon mo pa sa daliri mo yan. Ay, buha ka ng ina. I deserve that.
Paulo says here, Sam, ask Mo if he had a happy childhood for him to bully you like that. By the way, that was Alex. I wasn't saying anything. Now, agreeing with Alex.
Ang puti daw ng ngipin
But ako.
Sabi ko, ang puti ng ngipin ni Alex. That's because of the sun. The sunshine here in Boracay is different.
Insufferable.
Don't hate the game.
Don't hate the game.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
Okay, what if Bams does say this, though? Sorry, guys, too busy. I mean, I got a country to help run. I got projects to save and all that stuff. Can't be on the radio show anymore. What are we feeling?
Which is completely possible.
Tado ka pala eh. Mayak-iyak pa ako kahapon, tapos wala kang oras, tado ka. Kung pitpitin ko yung bayag natin. Papuwet ako sa'yo, hindi ka makakapunta dito?
No, we did it, guys. We did it. Tapos aalis ka.
Oo.
So what is the expectation here? Are you still thinking he's going to swing by once a week?
Sorry, what? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Look. We asked him. Remember when he said it? We asked him, if you win, are you still on the show? And he said yes.
Yes.
I'm going to play that. That's a soundbite. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save it for tomorrow.
Diba?
Look at Mara. What the hell's Mara doing? What did Mara got back turned like there's a scandal going on? Mara, what are you doing? I want to hear this.
Ang inaasahan ko pa, doon sa proclamation niya.
Look at Mara.
Invited ka.
Walang family, tayong 5. Nakabarong.
When is that?
When is that?
When is that? Wait, let me ask.
June yan, June.
Okay, what are the perks again for finishing so high? Is it a better office? Lex, you're in Dubai when this happens, by the way. Unfortunately.
So, ang perks ata niyan, pwede mong batukan yung mga nasa ilalim.
Is it just bragging rights? Is that it?
Wasn't there like an office perk or something? Or that was a lottery?
Hindi pangalan tawag sa'yo. Oy, number 4. Number 4, tabi ka dyan.
Oh, diba?
If Bongo gets arrested for some reason, like just because of association with the past president,
Miss
does he
Universe?
just jump to number 1?
Hindi to Miss Universe.
Miss Universe.
I mean, because, there's always that talk Bato might get. Like, what if Bongo gets arrested? Like, then he's number 1? Like, yes. So then all of a sudden, Mara, number
1. Like, how I made a mistake with Alex, I'm like, who's number 2? Who's number 2? You put number 1.
But you make being number 2 feel so good, Mara. It's okay.
Yes. Yeah. So all you number 2s out there, may boyfriend mo may number 1, pero number 2 ka, Mara's here to make you feel better.
Who's number 2?
Who's number 2?
Ako mas na-presa mo kaysa hindi. Tinignan ko yung achievement ni Bongo. Pasensya na. Pwede naman, may mga napasa naman batas. Hindi lang talaga siya ma-vocal sa mga Congress, Senate hearing. Pero pag tinignan mo, may nag-analyze kasi, mataas naman yung rating niya in terms of nagpapas ng tapos na-associate sa malasakit. Kaya matindi siya. Pero yun talaga nagpanalo sa kanya malasakit. Katumbas yun ni Bam na free education. So dalawa, edukasyon at health. Talagang 1 and 2 yun. aralin din natin yung mga inaano natin, kinakamuhian natin. Aralin nyo rin kasi mamaya minsan ano kayo sa galit. Para mas maging tayo, effective din in judging. Tanggapin na natin, number 2, okay na muna yan. Bawi tayo 2028.
I'm not accepting that, but that's okay because
it's amazing.
When does it start?
No way. I cannot get behind the right hand man of a person who killed 30,000 Filipinos. Just can't do it. I don't care what you did. But look, you're entitled to that, and I'm respectful of that. And again, love you, Alex, but no on that. What were you saying, Mara? What?
When will BAM be starting? Do you know?
No, I thought it was. Is it June 30th? I think that's what I was hearing. Right?
Is what the inauguration?
Yeah. So does that like start immediately? Right? Once that happens. So
is he still gonna come once a week?
Yun na nga. That's what we're asking.
That's while you were on that scandalous phone call, we were asking.
I don't know, doing
question.
TikTok or something, Mara.
Yeah.
We saw all of it.
So
we don't
what's
know.
The consequence?
We'll know tomorrow.
Well, the thing is, what's the consequence if he doesn't? See.
Alam na.
He's gonna make time on his way there. Oh, diba? Guys, ito yung gagawin natin today.
Baka naman 45 minutes na lang siya dito. Then I'll be really upset.
45 minutes instead of the 1 hour.
Inaasahan ko na hindi masyadong makakapunta si center BAM sa atin, which is I understand basta kapalit.
Absolutely.
Performance, serbisyo sa bayan.
Yes.
Oh.
Fine. No, yeah, but look, we have a show to run. And if he doesn't want to be here, hello, Jimmy Bondoc, GNL, new member. Let's go. That's all I mean, come on.
Hello, Kiko.
Hello. We can't wait
Want
for
to be
this
number
guy.
2?
Wait for this guy. Jimmy, come on. Let's go. And then, bam, don't cry if Jimmy wins next time. And you're out. That's all I'm saying. It says G-N-L-U, Jimmy. Jimmy. Okay. Sam, how many breaks we got left? Because we got to take one last one, right? And then we're out of here?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. I know we're running late and we're just trying to catch up on all these breaks. We did a lot of talking early on, as we should have, because glorious day today. Alex is in Boracay, Sam in studio, Mara and I remote. Tomorrow, BAM, Aquino will be here. And I just want to kind of throw this out before we take a break. I know that the reason why we have so many people listening to us on the radio today and watching us on the stream on playback.tv is because I thought, at least early on, they maybe assumed BAM was going to make an appearance today. It is tomorrow. And we announced that in our first ad-lib. BAM's not going to be here today. And there was already, tons of people here. And none of you guys left, when you heard it. So thank you for being here the entire 3 hours.
Pwede pa-promote naman. Kasi
that's in fact, you know what? Sorry, that's what I had this set up for. Go ahead. Lex.
Yan. Guys, yes, may mga merchandise po akong pinadala sa New York and Canada. Yes po yung request nyo. Andiyan po ako sa New York, May 22. See you sa Kabayan Bistro Lounge. And dyan po sa Canada, May 23 po. Nandyan po tayo sa Toronto. At sa May 24 po, nandyan po tayo sa... Nandyan po tayo sa Winnipeg. Tapos May 25 po sa Calgary, May 30 Edmonton, May 31 Red Deer, June 1 Fort McMurray, June 6 Victoria, June 7 Kelowna, and June 8 Vancouver. Wait, there's more. Meron pa po tayo sa Europe, June 14 Denmark, June 15 Romania, June 20 Belgium, and June 21 Amsterdam. Uy, meron din tayong Dubai dyan sa June 29 with Kay Brosas, Giselle Sanchez, Ethel Buba, and Tuesday Vargas with Imad Dumagay. Kita-kits po, alexcalle.com at comedycrew.com and Punchline with Alex Calle. See ya.
Samo.
Yes, every Saturday we are live on the Zion Christian Mission Center PH Facebook page with Best News Ever podcast at 11 a.m. Our last episode was with Mo. We talked about how to deal with religious differences in a relationship. So yeah, it's topics like that that you can expect on this thing. So please check it out. And you can also check out our free Bible classes that we offer over there. I'll share the link on Playback.
Perfect. Love it. Mara, how about you?
Honor of Kings. Everybody download.
I'm wearing the shirt, Mara. Thank you.
You're wearing the shirt.
Yes.
Nice. HOK had a collab with Uniqlo. It's out right now
It's
nationwide. I'm going to be bringing... Alex, will you be there tomorrow, Alex?
Yes,
At the
of course.
studio?
I'm part of
No,
the
he's
show.
in Boracay.
Yeah, he is. No, he's not in Boracay. He'll be there, studio.
I'll, I'll bring your salsa tomorrow. So you guys can grab your shirt at All Uniqlo nationwide, and you guys can download it and then let me know. We can play. You can add me. Tambayan group is there. I'm so happy. Actually, nauna sila sa akin. So nag-form na sila kagad ng group. And yeah, PKL every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And also, sabi ni boyfriend, forever na yung good times for Cafe 76. So if you go there, you get ano ba yun? You get 10% off.
10.1.
10.1. You only have to pay 89.9 percent. So 10.1% off doon sa bill nyo, total bill, Cafe 76, and that's gonna be in Makati, Amorsolo.
Mara, there was a suggestion earlier of doing a victory party at Cafe 76.
Oh my gosh!
With the listeners.
Let's do it!
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Coffee party.
May beer, may wine.
I don't know, next week
but- Kung gusto nyo, you could, I think you can, if we do it like later on at night.
Kasi pangit naman mag-victory, ng kape pagising tayo.
So it
We
could
can
be like a
actually
bring your
book
own
it.
bottle kind of situation.
I guess we can book it because I know people book, some people book like 6 p.m. onwards and stuff. So we can talk about that. Yeah.
Cool.
May resto rin ako.
Malilibre daw si Alex That's what he promised kasi.
Ako, malilibre ako.
Sabi
Promise.
mo,
Alam mo, sa sobrang saya ko, dahil natuto na tayo sa pagboto, I'll treat talaga. Bahala ko talaga ipasara yung meats and deli. Para wala makapasok, punta tayo sa inyo. Para.
I'm in studio tomorrow. I miss just seeing him sitting there, right?
Yes.
What a year we've had. What a
Senator.
year.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Senator.
what a year we've had.
Alag, Senator.
Yeah.
Si Totoy.
It's going to be awesome to see him tomorrow. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
What a win. What a win for our guy. What a win for our show. What a win
Yes.
for our country. And yeah, I mean, just monster.
You know it's monster when Alex stands up to dance, right?
Hiningal ka ba doon, Alex?
No, I'm young. I'm happy.
Let's do that in person tomorrow.
Yeah, I just kind of flashbacks of when even Bam dances to this stuff when he's in studio. So it was just, it's been a while, man. And just it's just ended so beautifully. You're right, Sam. When we were talking about it earlier, just kind of, man, if they didn't turn out this way, what tomorrow would have sounded like, we would have all been so. You know, look, if he didn't,
like guys.
if he didn't win, we always knew he was going to be here tomorrow, right? And if he didn't win, you know what was going to happen is we're all going to be here. We're all going to be distraught. We're all going to be deflated. And you know what? He's going to still be the hopeful one.
Yeah,
He would've still been
you're
the guy.
right.
Oh, hey guys, no worries. This doesn't stop the fight.
gosh.
We're going to go out there. We're going to do like, I know that's what he would say.
He'd be here comforting us.
Yeah. He'd be like, no,
Yes.
don't worry, guys. Don't worry. And yet, look, I mean, obviously it didn't turn out that way, but you just know that that's what it was going to be. Right? He'd be like, no, don't worry. This is fine.
Saka ang lakas makagwapo at makaganda ng malinis na konsensya.
Oh, it's the best.
Pansin mo tong grupo na to, di ba? Kasi we're doing the right thing. Akala ko 10 years ago yung peak ng kagapuan ko. Pating ko. Sa tingkod. Ito to.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been dethroned.
Your bayag has never been this smooth.
The pinkness of pink. The bayag.
Oh gosh.
My God.
That asim smell is gone.
Yung prediction, ano nga pala yung prediction ni Ding Dong na 7, na break pa, nag-2 pa. Ang galing ni Ding Dong, sabi niya 7 minus 5 is 2. Galing.
Oh wow, did he call it?
No, hindi naman. Ako, nag-isip lang tayo ng mas magandang paliwanag sa
So there is a photo circulating, and I think this may have been taken last week, with Bam and Kiko doing the 2-5 kind of premonition, maybe was what it was, which is kind of cool. Just in case you're looking for some, I don't know, if it's again, if it's God, or if it's just.
sabi ng isang message, oy guys, wait lang ha. Nagna-number 2 pa yung bato. Baka mag-number 3 pa si Bam. We don't care. Hindi natin alam natin papasok sa 12. Ngayon napakaya. Oy, mo.
Jandri says, man, I have never made an effort to influence other people, even my family members, about my choices and opinions in politics. But because of Good Times, I campaigned for him. I printed out stuff.
Wow.
Yael is right. The show makes you socially aware in a fun way. So thank you, GNLU, for...
Sino nagsabi niyan?
Jandri right here, who is in Ja, wherever that is. I think maybe that's in Japan.
Talaga.
But I don't want to take too much credit for what's happened.
What's up? What's up?
I don't want to take too much credit for what's happened. I kind of feel like we've been, kind of trying to drill that in.
Let's just do some math, okay? Bam hasn't always won.
I know.
And when he hasn't won, he wasn't on the show. Sam, this is very simple mathematical logic, okay? If you're a fan of statistics and formal logic, I mean, this is it right here. When he lost, he wasn't on the show.
Embarrassing now.
Every single time he's won, he's on the show. So, I don't know. You tell me.
Yes.
No, like I said, I mean...
Tama si Mo dyan. Tama si Mo, Sam.
He was on the show. Remember, Bam was a co-host on the show 7 years ago. Just so you guys don't forget, Bam was a co-host. This is not his second time around. When he was on here the first time, he won. Then he wasn't on the show. He lost. Now that he's back on the show, he won. It does
gosh.
So much rocket science. That's a big sample size, okay?
Dalawang taong nagpahinga ako sa GTWM. Pinakamababa yung karir ko na yun. Napariwara ako. Nung bumalik ako dito. Number one Netflix. Sunod-sunod ang mga shows ko. Iba tong Good Times. Iba si Mo.
No, not me. It's just this power of all of us together. That's
maganda yung vibes. It's a great vibe.
Yeah, I'm the most negative of the group. Just a reminder, it's everybody here. But I need to remind Bam tomorrow that he's here, he wins.
Sino unang jingle? Mara Aquino, pasok.
A little bit of Sandam on our side. A little bit of Good Times. Nakalimutan ko na. A little bit of Sandam.
Number 5.
Bam, number 5.
All we ask in return, when he's in Malacanang and it's his time, we carve off a little bit of section of that palace, and that's where the studio is going to be. That's all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes. Pwede na akong gumawa ng konting krimen.
Ooh, see?
Korap na kaibigan mo.
No, tomorrow.
Bam. May nagtatapo kasi ng basura sa tapat ng bahay namin.
Oh, we're going to cash that in. Oh, but you better believe we're going to cash that in. In fact, tomorrow, one of the questions I want to ask Bam is, how far of a crime can we commit individually that you will save us?
Oo, tama. Tanong natin kay Bam.
How far? What felony level?
Tapos ang bata niyan, tamo, ano? Traffic violation lang. Bam!
That's what Mo was saying earlier, yeah.
Oh my God.
Hindi wala ka sa
Naalala mo, nag-show ako ng ang taas ng Victoria Plaza niyo. Apir-apir lang tayo. Traffic violation ng tapre.
Uy, Pilot will have Senator Bam pens engraved daw.
Wow, nice.
Ako, iba talaga ang
Thank you, Pilot.
At ma'am, congratulations sa mga nanalo.
Congratulations.
Right. To everyone else. Yeah.
Oo.
Mayor Vico.
Deserve nyo man o hindi?
Masaya na naman ang Pasig.
Deserve nyo o hindi?
Wala
Will we consider this election a successful one in terms of just violence. I know there was a lot of violence. Well, not a lot of. I've come across some, obviously violent moments. There were some. I don't think we're never going to get rid of that. But we could, like, by and large,
yes.
Was it a peaceful-ish election?
For me, yes. Ramdam ko. Lalo na coming from a violent week. Yung mga 2 weeks, 3 weeks na may mga road rage. Ito, ine-expect ko. At alam mo, yung mga involving guns, usually sa usual places talaga yon na gano'n naman talaga yung kalakaran doon with the armies and everything. Talagang kasama yun sa security. No? Pero this time, dito talaga naramdaman ko na, okay ah. The usual, mainit, sirang classroom, sirang pero may pumapalpak. Di naman perfect yan. Pero sa akin, oo.
Yeah, good. Again, another thing to congratulate the country for.
Comelec.
Yep, good stuff. Okay, yeah, I think. Well, how did the celebrities fare? I know I saw an article about that was kind of breaking down how the celebrities did. Yeah, Vice Gov, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Partner na si. Ang nakakalungkot dito, nanalo si Vilma. So, panalo si Vilma, siya yung Vice Governor si Vilma, Vice Gov si Lucky.
That's good. Yeah,
so ngayon, nanalo si Vilma, talo siya.
Yeah, you don't want like a daughter-son kind of tandem. So, unlucky, Manzano, this time around. And, okay, how about the other celebs?
Talo si Yul Serbo sa Vice Mayor. Tinalo siya ng kapatid ni Kim Atienza, si Chi Atienza. I think David Chua, hindi rin worky, hindi rin I don't know yung iba.
Let's see here. Panalo si Isko. But Isko's really been more politician now than celebrity anyway, for quite some time. Let's see.
Tamber Sosa is really talo talaga ng tatlo, pangatlo siya.
Oh wow, he came in third.
Oh.
What else? Aljur lost? I didn't even know that he lost.
Oh my gosh.
Aramina lost. Boy, Aramina's been running for a long time. Has she been losing every single time?
I have no idea.
Has she won it all ever?
Hindi na sigurado. Alam mo, nakakaano raw sa Cavite, talo raw si Bong Revilla. Hindi siya yung number parang ewan ko anong pwesto ni Bong Revilla sa senador. Kasi maganda yung pwesto ni Kiko and ni Bam eh.
You know, if Bam wasn't running and we were just kind of putting all of our energy and passion and all that for his campaign, Bong losing would have been the highlight of my day today.
Alam mo, merong mga survey before at merong mga balita na si Willie Rebillame, yung maganda yung survey, naging siya, parang nag-relax siya. At akala niya, sure win na siya. Yun. Yeah. Nung lumabas yung mga negative niya na mga videos, medyo naka-apekto.
It's another win for us.
Saya, no? Ang saya. Kasi una-una dapat 3 hours na ako nasa beach ngayon. Nandito ako ngayon sa GWM. Kasi bukas nandito ulit ako. At nainis nga ako nasira. Pero ang saya talaga mag-celebrate. Una ko kayo naisip kagabi, alauna. Gusto ko mag-istorbo. Kaya lang syempre, inintay ko na lang.
Yeah.
Di ba nasira pa yung video? Sira pa yung mic. Talagang gusto ko mag-share. Ang saya talaga. Parang bagong taon, Pasko. Ang saya. Promise.
Yeah. Right. No, you're right.
Ang saya, promise.
It feels like just like almost like a revolution. You know, we know what that feels like. The next day, we're like, oh my God, we achieved something. It's awesome. Good for you guys.
Kumigising ako ng 3:30, 4:30 just to check yung top 12. Yung nakita ko na nasa 79% na di na to mawawala sa top 12.
Yeah, when the numbers are on your side at that point. Yeah.
And this is just a pre-show because he's actually going to be in studio with us tomorrow.
Hindi ako sabi na, ba't di ka nag-post, Alex? Ayoko mag-post. Baka mamaya ma-jinx ko eh. Yeah.
One last thank you before we say our goodbyes. Thank you guys for those who took our homework assignment seriously. And I know we read a couple already, and I have a bunch of DMs here. I can't even get to them. But those who not just voted, but did the homework, which is telling your family members, telling your friends, telling anybody who is willing to listen, especially as they get closer to election day, to vote too. Because it's not, while every vote counts, if you were responsible for 20 votes in your family, that's 20 times more than we thought we were going to get from your family. If you were responsible for 5 in your barkada, that's 5 times more than otherwise may have not occurred. And when you start computing all of those numbers and then the math starts getting on your side, that's how you get 20 million votes. It's really so effective when you just don't show up to vote, but you showed up and you told your family members and you defended it and you got the results. So thank you guys. I when we do the pie chart of how he got this dominant and how he crushed the way he did yesterday, I think a lot of it is that you guys on the ground influencing the people who you know you can, who trust your opinion, and you did your homework. So thanks. That's awesome.
Thank you.
The message now we have for Bam tomorrow, and let's not ease on him just because he's our guy. The pressure's on you, brother.
Yeah.
You know, everybody did their part. You got to do your part. And he's going to be probably the first person to say that. He's going to be like, okay, look, especially with such a high finish at 2, he's going to be, okay, now it's time to perform.
Oo, magbayad ka naman sa amin.
Yeah, di ba he's the one who said na singilin nyo?
Yeah.
Singilin nyo ako?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I love, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the prank tomorrow is this.
Maganda rin yung message mo sa IG stories mo. Ganda.
What was it?
Yung story mo, yung
Okay lang.
yung message mo kahapon nabasa ko.
Comment ko kaya yun.
The other day?
Gondo.
The other day. Yeah. You know,
Na-inspire ako
sometimes, and I don't want to give myself credit, so please don't take it as this, but when I write those things in my head, just to give you what the inspiration is, not saying that that's what I am, okay? I'm not that good. But I do feel like I'm William Wallace, Jon Snow, Russell Crowe. When you're in front of your group about to battle, you know, you have to pressure yourself into that speech. Like, my countrymen. You know, so when I'm writing, I feel like, this is Braveheart shit right here. You know, that's the mindset when I write those things. Again, not saying that I command an army, but that's the inspiration.
No, but I mean, that one though, was, I think, coming from that kind of place naman talaga.
Yeah. So, it's just feels so good.
Pwede raw bang mag-request ng kanta pag bigyan ba natin pang ano lang natin?
Alin?
Rosas daw.
I thought the big request was Liwanag sa Dilim.
Hindi, Rosas. Tinan mo. Ewan ko, Liwanag sa Dilim ba o Rosas? Mag-ano kayo? Mag-atalo na kayo para kay Bam yan eh. Oh. Ayan tamo? Overwhelming
Do you have it? Do you have it, Sam?
Yung pag wala, Liwanag sa Dilim.
What's the lyrics for Rosas?
Nakakaiyak yan.
I do not have it.
Ayun, di wala. Di Liwanag sa Dilim.
Which one? We want which version? We have 3
yung
here.
Keno.
There's Maya, there's Yang, there's...
River Maya. Original.
Okay. Oh, this one right here. This one? Yun ba yun?
Basta River Maya, Liwanag sa Dilim, Bamboo.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what I thought. May bamboo ba to?
Ay, hindi. Liwanag sa Dilim,
si Rico to.
River Maya lang yan.
Si Rico to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Yeah.
Rico pala. Rico Blanco pala. Sorry po. Sorry po. Panalo po si Bam, remember?
Pack it up, pack it in. We'll see you tomorrow. Yes, everybody?
Yes.
See you tomorrow at the studio.
Yeah, sorry, Sam, but did it. It's so good.
What?
It feels so
Oh
good.
my God.
Just for today. Just
so
for
fucking good.
today.
Tomorrow.
Day, what a day.
Bye.
Bye.
Good times.